Sunderland are already facing the kind of Premier League problem that tells you the club has moved up a level. Noah Sadiki is attracting serious interest. Granit Xhaka's name is also being pulled into summer talk. And now, Sunderland are reportedly ready to pay around £10 million for Schalke midfielder Soufiane El Fawzi. That is not just a transfer rumour. It is about whether Regis Lebris can keep control of the team's identity under Premier League pressure. According to reports from Team Talk, Sunderland are prepared to meet Schalke's asking price for El Fawzi, with Celtic also said to be among the clubs keen. And the timing matters, because Sunderland have done the hard part. They have got back into the Premier League. Now comes the harder part, staying there while still building something bigger. Sadiki has been a huge part of what made this team work, not always in the flashiest way, but in the moments that decide games. The loose ball in midfield, the recovery run when Sunderland lose it high up. The pressure when the opposition try to break through the middle. Those moments do not always make highlight reels, but they stop matches from slipping away. Lose that, and the whole team feels different. That is why El Fawzi makes sense as an idea. He is described as a rounded, athletic midfielder, a runner, a player with technical quality, but also the willingness to compete physically. In the Premier League, that blend matters. Sunderland cannot afford a midfield that looks tidy for 20 minutes and then gets overrun when the tempo rises. You can picture the concern straight away. Away from home, pinned back, crowd turning up the noise, opponents pushing bodies forward. If Sunderland lose control in those spells, the defence gets exposed, the forwards get isolated, and the whole rhythm of Lebris' side starts to break. That is the Premier League test. It is not only about replacing a name, it is about replacing function. Sadiki gives Sunderland legs, balance, and security. If he leaves, the replacement has to help the team stay aggressive without becoming open. He has to keep the ball moving, but also win the fight when games become messy. El Fawzi could give them that. The £10 million figure also tells you Sunderland are thinking seriously. This is not bargain bin survival planning. It feels like a club trying to protect momentum. Still, there is risk. Coming from Schalke into the Premier League is a major step. Sunderland need players who can adapt quickly, because slow starts at this level punish you. And that is the tension of this summer. Sunderland have ambition now. They have a manager with a clear system. They have a squad that has already achieved something huge. But the Premier League does not let clubs stand still. If important players leave, the replacements cannot just be promising. They have to be ready enough to keep the whole thing moving. El Fawzi might be the clever move. He might even add something new to the midfield. But if Sadiki goes, the pressure on that decision becomes massive. So should Sunderland cash in and trust the rebuild? Or is keeping the spine of this team the real key to surviving and growing in the Premier League?